Welcome back, friends. We're just going to jump right into the video today. The kids and the grandkids are coming over later for game night. My cake stand's empty. So first things first, we're going to fill up this cake stand with some yummy cookies before we start working on decluttering and organizing this kitchen. If you happen to be new today, hello, I'm Robin and welcome to my channel. I am such a procrastinator when it comes to decluttering or organizing anything in my home. I can surface clean all day long, I can decorate all day long, but when it comes to the nitty-gritty of like deep cleaning or decluttering a certain area, organizing a certain area, I just don't enjoy that too much. But there's just times I have to just stop and get it done, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I've been picking up a few organizers over the past month or so to work on the kitchen and to work on both of my bathrooms. I already have a silverware organizer made out of this bamboo, so I kind of wanted just to continue that look here in the kitchen instead of having just like plastic that you'll see here in a minute. I've been using like just the white plastic organizers, so I really wanted to kind of make it more aesthetically pleasing and use some more of these bamboo items here in the kitchen. I just loved this drawer divider that was also made of bamboo. I actually got this one off of Amazon, and I tried it out earlier in a certain drawer that I wanted to use it. And of course, the little racks are just too long for the two drawers I really wanted to use that in, or two drawers that I could have used it in. So that will not get used today. Hopefully, I'll be able to use that particular organizer in one of the bathrooms. I also picked up some clear organizers that you see here in different sizes, and a couple of Lazy Susans that I'm going to use under the kitchen sink. The dreaded under the kitchen sink. I have been putting this off, guys. We had a leak under the sink for some time back, and it has caused just havoc underneath that sink, and I've just been putting it off. And now that the water drip is fixed, I've really got to get in there and clean that out and put some new shelf paper down. So that's really why I've been dreading doing the kitchen, but we're going to get it done today. Alright, I'm going to show you around just a little bit. We'll start underneath the bar area, and I'm mainly going to do, guys, the bottom drawers and the bottom cabinets today. My top cabinets are pretty well organized. I might do those in a later video just to kind of take everything out and clean the cabinets out and put everything back in. That's always good. It's amazing how dirty our cabinets can get. But in today's video, I'm mainly just going to do, like I said, the drawers, the silverware drawer, all the drawers, and the bottom cabinets. Y'all, I really try to keep my Target and Walmart bags under control, but sometimes I just let them get out of control, and today I've got to get in there and clear some of those out. Okay, so in this cabinet, I mainly keep my cutting boards here in this little rack. This is my cookware, my mixing bowls, just things like that. So this area I pretty much have organized as good as it's going to get. There's something about a casserole dish, guys, I just love. My friend Kathy is also given me some Pioneer Woman bowls that I have down here. So this is just a pretty well organized area. I will go in a minute and organize all those cutting boards. They need a little bit of my attention. And my dish towel drawer. I love a good dish towel, but oh my goodness, I do let this get out of control also. I still have some Christmas rags in here, guys, but I did buy some pretty little yellow dish towels from Target, so I'll show you those in a second. I'll put those in the washing machine, so they'll be washing and drying while all this is going on, and we'll add those in a little bit. Now this is just a drawer where I've got extra utensils, extra dish towels, and I think I'm going to take that tray out. That tray is really, to me, taking up too much room, so we're going to just try to organize and get these dish towels where they go, get them out of this drawer, and kind of go through these extra utensils that I don't think I need. in here. So sorry if y'all hear Ziggy in the background. He is snoring while I am doing this voiceover tonight. But okay, so now that I've kind of showed y'all this bar area, let's get started by taking things out of the drawer. So what I'll do is each drawer and cabinet, I'll take everything out, vacuum it out, wipe it down, go through the stuff that I took out of the drawer or the cabinet, and then put everything back in that I'm going to keep. And to clean out the drawers and the cabinets today, I'm just going to use a Clorox wipe and then go back and dry it down with a paper towel. So that's pretty much going to be my cleaning process today. So vacuum, wipe down with a Lysol wipe, and then dry with a paper towel. And you'll see, if you've noticed already, that I am trying to speed up the vacuuming parts and the cleaning parts. I try really hard to keep my videos very calming and soothing, because I feel like if you've got your video like sped up the whole time, that gives me such anxiety when I'm watching people clean and everything is just sped to the max. I don't like that. I like to kind of watch a video that might have a few things sped up every now and then, like those really boring parts. But for the most part, I really enjoy videos that are filmed, at least 80% in real time. So that's kind of how I like to do my videos for you guys also. So since that's what I like to watch, that's what I like to film. So bear with me if some of the parts are kind of going really quickly. Some of you guys might like that. Sometimes, I've said this before, sometimes it's a more satisfying clip when you're doing certain things if it's going really quickly versus going really slow. So, okay, so one drawer is actually clean now. We'll get everything back in. Y'all, this has just been my drawer that's had the same thing in it for years. I've always kept my full and my baggies all in one spot, and this little organizer, this is pretty new, it's just a few years old, but I've always had some type of little organizer in this particular drawer that holds, like you see here, the batteries and just household things that we need. I've got a lot of battery operated candles now, and it seems like everything has a remote to it, so this is a perfect place to put the remote. And this tray was really, really dirty. I'm trying to give you an up close shot here. The camera is so forgiving sometimes, and I know it looks like we're cleaning a clean home, but I tell you, when I go to clean my home, it is dirty. So let's rinse out this tray really quickly, get it back in, and then get all my goodies back in its spot. Pretty much everything I had in this drawer is going to go right back where it was. This drawer is pretty much our catch-all drawer, and definitely the most used drawer that's in the kitchen. Well, I don't know, maybe second to the utensil drawer. Know about you guys, but man, do we use a lot of AA batteries. It seems like everything we have in the house needs a battery nowadays. I said earlier that I have lots of those battery operated candles throughout my home, and it seems like they just don't last very long. The batteries don't. And then I've got some lights that are underneath my kitchen cabinets. Those really go out quickly. I love using those so I don't have to use the overhead light, but man, I don't know, there's just something about those kitchen lights for those batteries go out really quickly. So I have been looking into possibly buying another form of under the cabinet lights. I really don't want anything that's plugged in. So if you've got any suggestions of anything that you might have that's underneath your kitchen cabinets that serves as a light for you guys, I would love to get some suggestions about that. Okay, now let's get down to all of these Target bags. Now let me say the little thing that's hanging on the door right there, I try to only keep the regular size bags in there, and once that's filled up, I don't keep any more bags. So mainly those extra ones that you just saw me getting out, those are for our trash can that's in our master bathroom. I usually, instead of buying like those little bitty garbage bags, I just usually use those big Hobby Lobby bags or big Target bags to use as trash can liners in the master bathroom. So that was pretty much what you saw me just pull out just now. And I'm going to get a basket that my daughter-in-law gave me, I think last year for Christmas, and that's what I'm going to use to put the bags back in here in just a second. So try to get me some type of organization going on. But tell me in the comment section, are you someone that just has tons and tons of those little Walmart bags? I know at one point I looked under my son's kitchen sink and oh my goodness, all you could see was Walmart bags. And yes, they do come in handy a lot, but I still try to keep mine at a minimum. And I'm not going to touch my cake holder and my pie plates that you see up there on that top shelf. Those actually are supposed to go in my hutch. I have a hutch in my dining room area that's full of great storage. However, right now it is full of Christmas dishes. I did not pack them away and put them out in the shed like I'm supposed to. So that'll be in another video where I've got to put away all those Christmas dishes and get my actual everyday dishes over into that hutch. So, okay. Here's a completed look of my first cabinet. Looks so good. I mainly just needed to get those Walmart bags or Target bags under control, and I pretty much put everything back in here, guys, that I had in there. I just now have it organized. Okay, now let's move on to our second drawer, and this is the drawer where I've got all these extra utensils and keep all my straws there. We're straw people, I tell you. We have lots of straws, as you can see, but I do have some extra utensils over here that I don't use that much, but we still need. So I'm going to take out that big tray that was there. At some point that did help to organize this drawer, but at this time it's not really helping. So I'm going to take that out, and this is the drawer that I'm going to use 2 of those bamboo organizers in. I think that'll really help to kind of tidy up my utensils and give me a little bit more organization in this drawer. So let's get it wiped down, dry it off, and see what we're going to declutter and what we're going to put back in. Alright, and you can see here that I'm just going to use one of those smaller containers just to kind of hold the small stuff. So these bamboo containers worked out wonderfully. They're perfect for utensils. So As you can see, I didn't put much back in there. Very organized now that all the dish towels are taken out. So now let's take all the actual dish towels that are in this drawer out, get it cleaned out, and then I'll show you the new dish towels that I've picked up from Target, and we'll kind of get this area organized also. There's lots of towels in here that are very dingy and very worn that I need to either trash or go and put in our little container that we use to wash the cars with. I'm going to take a second and get these sweet little dish towels folded real quickly. Again, these came from Target. They had also a blue color, but I really like the yellow for spring and summer, and they come in a packet of 5. I think I might go back. They also had some little dish washcloths, I guess you could call them, that actually match these. I do not know why I didn't pick those up, but since I probably need to take the little Christmas little rags that you see there out, getting some of those little yellow dish rags would help also. So I think I'll pick up some of those this week to kind of match these. But anyway, I am big into dish towels. I love the ones. I don't like a real thick one. I like a real thin one. I like it to absorb really well. Sometimes you'll get a really pretty dish towel. It doesn't absorb at all, but these seem like they're going to work really well. So I pretty much went through my dish towels, check out the ones, like I said, I'm going to use as rags to wash the cars with, and added the yellow ones and tried to kind of maneuver them around to make them all fit. But I did, guys, try to get rid of as much as I could. But I am a dish towel person, and so I do have quite a bit. I've even got some over in the drawers of my hutch right now. But okay, so we got these to fit perfectly, and I think they look really pretty here, and I'm loving this yellow color. Okay, now we're going to work on the cabinets and the drawers that are below my coffee bar area right here. And that little light in the corner looks kind of funny. That is my plant light that helps on some of my plants that don't hardly get any light or sunlight in the house. So I kind of moved that little light around to any of my, like I said, to any of my plants that really need some extra light. And that little plant was getting a little bit puny. So I brought out my plant light today to kind of let that shine on the plant for a few hours while we're getting all this organizing done. So, okay, now this is actually my utensil drawer. No, I'm sorry. This is actually my another extra utensil drawer. But these are the main things that I pretty much use all the time. You know, like my little cookie spatula, ice cream scoop, my potato masher. So these are the things we reach for the most, I guess you could say. And I've got an electric can opener, but I like to keep just a hand can opener also, in case electricity goes out or something. But again, we're going to quickly clean this out, wipe it down, kind of declutter some of the utensils that you saw. I'm so excited. I did pick up some new little measuring cups from the Hearth and Hand collection, and I did pick up some new little measuring spoons from the Hearth and Hand collection. You'll see here in a second that my measuring cups and my little measuring spoons have taken a toll. I've had them for literally years now, guys. You'll see in a second that a couple of my little measuring spoons have even got warped in the dishwasher. So I'm for sure going to give those old measuring cups and those old measuring spoons to Goodwill and let someone else enjoy them. Okay, so now let's take a second, go through all this. Now I'm pretty much going to keep everything you see here. There might be a few things I'm going to get rid of, but besides getting rid of the measuring spoons and the measuring cups, I'm not really going to get rid of much here because everything here we pretty much use, but there's a few things that I need to get rid of. Okay, so let's finish sorting out all of these items. I'll put another bamboo organizer in this drawer. It's a little shorter one, and then we'll get everything that I'm going to keep back into the store and get it all neat and tidy. Okay, here you go. Out with the old and in with the new. I just want to show y'all just a close-up. You can see those little measuring spoons are kind of warped, but I am so excited to get a couple of new pieces here in the kitchen. I am someone, y'all, that will use something until it's completely worn out and then get a new one. And I definitely did with these two items. Okay, and another drawer is complete. If you've noticed, guys, I really don't have a lot of extra stuff here in the kitchen. Derek and I have been empty nesters for some time now, and I've really worked toward really trying to minimize anything that's in my kitchen, especially the last couple of years since I've had a YouTube channel. That's really forced me to get in here and, I don't know, just get my kitchen more in order. For instance, my silverware here, I only have one set of silverware, and I know lots of you out there are watching thinking, Robin, I've got several drawers of silverware, and I just encourage you to maybe minimize your silverware. What I really did is I had a bunch of just extra and different patterns of forks and spoons and knives, and back when my mother-in-law and I were starting to host Thanksgiving here at my home, I thought, I would love to just have one set of silverware that's all the same. So slowly but surely, I have over the years just started collecting one pattern of silverware, and I've really enjoyed that, especially at the holidays when we have family over and all the silverware matches. That might not be a big deal to you. It wasn't a big deal to me at all raising my kids. I was just happy to put food on the table and have a clean fork. But as I'm getting older, guys, my things are just changing. My mindset's changing, and I do encourage you, though, if you've got lots of extra silverware, to maybe start giving that off to friends and family, giving it to Goodwill, let someone else use it, and maybe just settle with just one pattern and have all of your silverware matching. However, I'm just really hoping that today's video helps you to get in your kitchen or get in your bathroom or getting into any of those drawers or cabinets that you dread opening, the ones that you can't hardly close once you open them because they're so full. So I'm hoping this just encourages you to take care of one drawer today, or several of them. I just don't think we realize sometimes how clutter really affects our mental health. I know as I'm trying to go through my home and minimize my home, it has been so rewarding. Let me know in the comments section as you're watching this video if you're thinking in your mind of several places that you really need to get a hold of. It could be that you just have one junk drawer in your kitchen that is ridiculous, and that might be a goal for you to take care of. Also, let me know. I am someone, when I watch a YouTube video, I watch it all the way through to get motivated to go and get something done. Some people like a lot of talking in videos because they like to clean or organize along with the person as they're watching it on the TV. So that way, if that person talks a bunch in the video, they can actually hear what's going on without having to actually watch the television. I'd love to know in the comment section how you kind of operate when you watch videos. Do you do like me and you just kind of sit down, watch it all to get motivated? Or are you actually cleaning along and organizing with the video that you're watching? Okay, so here's my silverware drawer. Of course, it's still just pretty minimal. I didn't really get rid of a lot of stuff today, guys, but I did get rid of some things. And here's a little pile of what's going to go to Goodwill. And guys, I am just someone that if I don't use it, I don't keep it. I've just noticed as I get older, I have that mentality, and it drives my husband absolutely bananas. But that is just me. If I've got 2 whisk, there's no reason for me to have 2 whisk, and one of them is going to go to Goodwill. So I'm just someone that likes to keep everything pretty minimal. So as I'm showing you these after shots, you'll see that I'm pretty well got everything down to the nitty gritty in this kitchen. Okay, now that we have both of these drawers pretty much organized, let me show you the bottom area in my cabinets. So this is pretty much where I keep all of my kitchen appliances. I don't really keep anything on top of my countertops. So I pretty much have that organized. And then to the right of that is where I keep my caraway pots and pans and some extra pots and pans, which is pretty well organized also. So again, I have really been minimizing this kitchen, and as you can see from these 2 cabinets, I think I'm doing a pretty good job at it. I know where everything is. I can get to it quickly. Guys, I have to show this just real fast. I have a sweet friend, Robin, who sent me the sweetest care package. I'll show some other items in my next video. But she sent me these 2 precious little wooden spoons to add to my utensil holder. So today's the day I'm going to put them in here and show them off. And thank you again, Robin. So precious of you to send me that wonderful care package. And I can't wait to show all the other items that you sent me also. Okay, friends, and now for the real reason that I actually needed to do this video, and that is underneath this kitchen sink. It may look okay organized here, but it is so dirty, and you'll see in a second when I pull up that liner, I'm going to make someone really happy about underneath their kitchen sink because mine is so dirty. You see how dirty that little tray is? Okay, so my goal today is to get everything taken out of here, declutter some. I don't have much to declutter. I pretty much just keep here my necessities, but I'll take everything out, get it wiped down as much as I can. Most of this, you'll see here in a second, is just a stain from a past water leak, and that just kind of ruined the wood. So it's more... it looks really bad, but it's not really dirt, so I'll wipe it down a little bit. But as you can see here, that is just a stain that looks horrible. So thank goodness for contact paper. So we're going to wipe it down, and then we'll put down a new liner. I'm sure hoping by me showing you this clip of how yucky it looks underneath my kitchen sink that whoever else is out there that theirs does not look as good either will take the time to just try to clean it as good as they can and put down some contact paper, because you'll see here in a minute it makes such a difference. And I was not about to show you guys me struggling with this contact paper. So with the magic of a camera, I've got the new contact paper down. I love this simple print. I got mine at Target. Of course, you can get some at the dollar store, at Walmart. They're everywhere pretty much. It was very inexpensive. And guys, I did not get the kind that you peeled off the back and stuck it down. I know those are probably easier to wipe off, but this one seemed to be, I know they've also got like a mesh. So this has a mesh underneath the bottom, so it'll kind of sit really well. But it does have a flat surface that looks like it's going to be pretty easy to wipe off also. So we did some cosmetic surgery down here and just put some contact paper on. As you can see, I got it a little short there to the left, but it's not perfect. But in the end, it looks a lot better than it did. If you're wondering where the rest of my cleaning products are, because I don't have that many down here, all my big bottles of stuff, my vinegar, my Pine-Sol, things like that, my backups, my extra cleaners, they're in my utility room in a little shelf I have in there. So all that goes underneath this cabinet are things that I use pretty much on a day-to-day basis. Those little trays are extra trays that I like to put beside the kitchen sink. I like those to be more accessible, so those stay here. But again, everything under here are things I use on a daily basis. And if it's things I just use, every now and then, those go in the utility room. And these little Lazy Susans are going to come in handy. Because if you saw earlier, I had like that little clear tray that I had some of my larger products in, and I had that toward the back. Half the time I did not know what was in that little tray. So these little Lazy Susans are going to allow me to actually see what I have and easily access them. Another thing, guys, I do not keep on my countertops are my paper towels. If you've ever noticed that, I do bring out my paper towels when company comes over and set them on the cabinet. But for the most part, my paper towels stay down below underneath the kitchen sink. I don't know why I've done that. I've always done that. I do not like my countertops to be very cluttered looking, so that's something else I do. This basket is one of my favorite organizing products, and it's stainless steel, so it won't rust. I love this basket. It is so handy. I got it off of Amazon. I love to keep it right here on the door. I pretty much put just what I wash my dishes with and what I wipe down the counters with, something that's easily accessible. So this little basket works wonderful right here. And here's some after shots, guys. I just love it. It's very simple, very organized, and I can actually see what all I have now. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly wipe off the stove, put my noodle board back, and wipe off the bar, which is one of my favorite things to do. You guys know that I try to keep my kitchen area, living room area kind of company ready, because when you walk in my front door, the first thing you see is my kitchen, and most people come straight to the bar when they walk in my home. So let's wipe down some surfaces really good, and then the kitchen will be pretty much neat and tidy. Now, there are some areas in my top cabinet I need to get a hold of, but that'll be in a future video. I also need some bathroom organizing and decluttering really bad in my master bathroom, so those will be coming up, guys. I've got so many new friends here on this channel. We're almost at 8,000 subscribers. It just blows my mind every week when you guys keep coming back and liking my videos and commenting. I just truly love this YouTube channel. And if you happen to be new, again, I'm Robin, and my husband and I are empty nesters. We have 3 grown children and 5 grandchildren. Our family is so growing. We are really blessed that everyone in our family lives very close to us. I'm a Texas girl, born and raised. My husband's self-employed. I work outside of the home. And when I first started my channel, I really tried to just post on Sundays. But I've really been trying since the first of the year to post on Wednesdays and Sundays. And I'm going to try to keep up that schedule as long as I can. Baseball's season has hit with both of the grand boys. Hudson's now a cheerleader, so she has football games. So life's about to get a little bit hectic, but I'm going to try to keep going on Wednesdays and Sundays. So if you happen to be new, I would love it if you would comment in the comment section. Let me know maybe your name, where you're from. If you'll hit that bell notification button and click all, YouTube will notify you every time I upload a video. Here in a second, you're going to see that my crock pot is on top of the countertops right there. In between cleaning and organizing, I put supper in the crock pot, so I've got a clean kitchen and supper is cooking. So what a great feeling. Okay friends, that's all I have for you today. Man, did we get so much done in today's video. If you're still with me, thank you so much for watching my video all the way to the end. That helps me out greatly. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would love it if you would take the time to hit that red subscribe button before you leave today. Thanks again, friends, for spending some of your precious time with me. Have a wonderful afternoon, morning, day, or night, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.